Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, where I share some of the craziest stories from my life as a landlord. Today I'm going to tell you a crazy story that was told to me by one of my peers.
As the landlord of a quaint apartment complex, I've seen my fair share of unique characters, but none quite as memorable as Elliot. Elliot moved into apartment 2B about 6 months ago, and from day one, it was clear that his presence would be felt throughout the building. Elliot has OCD, and his compulsions are not the quiet kind. Every day, like clockwork, he begins his rituals. It starts with the cleaning. Oh, the cleaning. He scrubs his apartment from top to bottom, and then he moves onto the hallway, the stairs, even the lobby. The sound of his vacuum cleaner has become a sort of unofficial alarm clock for the other tenants. But it's not just the noise. Elliot insists on rearranging the lobby furniture to be perfectly symmetrical, much to the chagrin of Mrs. Jenkins, who has had her favorite armchair moved more times than she can count. The maintenance men have a running bet on how many times they'll have to reset the fire extinguishers to their proper place after Elliot's done with his rounds. The other tenants try to be understanding, they really do. But patience wears thin when Elliot's compulsions lead to water shutoffs, because he's reported the faucets for dripping when they're not, or when the smell of bleach wafts into their apartments because Elliot decided the walls of the communal areas needed a thorough scrub. I've had countless meetings with Elliot, trying to find a balance between his needs and the peace of the building. We've established rules, set boundaries, but OCD doesn't adhere to tenancy agreements, and Elliot's compulsions don't clock out at 5 p.m. Just last week, there was an incident with the garbage chutes. Elliot was convinced they were contaminated and took it upon himself to sanitize them. This involved a concoction of household cleaners that, quite frankly, I'm surprised didn't take the paint off the walls. It took hours to air out the building, and I had to call in a professional cleaning crew to ensure no harmful residues were left behind. It's a delicate situation. On one hand, I have a tenant who is struggling with a very real and very challenging disorder. On the other, I have a building full of tenants who are being affected by the manifestations of that disorder. I'm constantly walking a tightrope, trying to ensure everyone's needs are met. But despite the challenges, there's a sense of community here that's hard to find elsewhere. The tenants have their grievances, sure, but they also have empathy. They've started a support group for Elliot, helping him with his routines in a way that minimizes disruption. And Elliot, in his clearer moments, is profoundly grateful. So as the landlord, I do what I can. I mediate, I listen, and I learn. Because at the end of the day, my building is more than just a collection of apartments. It's a home. And every tenant, including Elliot with his OCD, is a part of that. This story reflects the complexities of managing a living space that accommodates individuals with diverse needs and challenges. It's a reminder that empathy and community can go a long way in creating an environment where everyone feels welcome and supported.
I hope you enjoyed this story and learned something from it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more crazy stories. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!